Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Fangoria challenge. This time, Jason and I watched The Ugly. The Ugly is a 1997 horror film, written and directed by Scott Reynolds, and according to Fangoria, it's one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen. I've actually already reviewed The Ugly during the Slashback Challenge a couple of years ago. Because of that, I'll keep this review brief and link that video on the end screen of this one. This here, as you can see, is the Trimark home video VHS release of The Ugly, and it contains the unrated director's cut. Jason and I, however, decided to watch the R-rated cut, which is included on this DVD release. There are some minor changes in this version, mostly some edited gore. One scene is a bit extended, but it doesn't really add much to the film. The biggest and most significant change, though, comes at the very end of the movie. Of course, I won't spoil what that is. Jason will probably be showing this DVD throughout his video, so I'll stick with the VHS. The Ugly is about a serial killer named Simon Cartwright. After being caught, he was deemed unfit to stand trial, so he has been locked in a mental institution for years. He requests a consultation with a high-profile criminal psychologist. Dr. Karen Schumacher agrees to meet with him. The movie then follows their session, as Simon recalls his traumatic childhood. Upon her arrival, Simon had told Dr. Schumacher that he enjoys killing. He later tells her, though, that the Ugly made him do it. He hears voices telling him to kill. With each new victim, a new voice is added to the group. His victims haunt him, and he calls them the Visitors. They stand around him, covered in black blood, directing him to kill. Like I said in my Slashback review of The Ugly, the black blood is significant, but I cannot say why. If I did, it would spoil a big revelation in the film. The Ugly is ultimately a slasher, which is why I reviewed it during the Slashback Challenge. It just puts a unique twist on the subgenre, as most of the kills are seen through flashbacks. Not even flashbacks, through Simon's recollection of what happened. We're witnessing each murder in real time, as Simon tells his tale. I said I would keep this brief, so I'll leave it at that. Again, my Slashback review will be linked on the end screen of this video. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on the synopsis, please be sure to check out that video. The Ugly is a movie I did not particularly enjoy the first time I watched it. Honestly, I have no idea why at this point, because I absolutely love this film. As a matter of fact, when Jason and I rank all 101 of these best horror movies you've never seen, The Ugly will be ranked very high on my list. Paolo Rotundo is incredible as Simon Cartwright. Next to Norman Bates and Leslie Vernon, he's a very likable serial killer. At the same time, he's also extremely terrifying. He has an innocence about him. You want to like him, but then he'll slit your throat with a straight razor. The movie is made in a way where you feel for him, you root for him. The orderlies, for example, at the mental hospital are extremely unlikable. I cannot stand them. This contrast somehow paints Simon in a positive light, despite the fact, that he's a maniac. It's a shame that The Ugly doesn't get more attention. It's crazy that this still has not been released on Blu-ray with both cuts of the film. Are you listening, Vestron? Last I knew, this movie was owned by Lionsgate, so chances are, if anyone releases it on Blu-ray, it'll be Vestron. This is a brilliant serial killer film, and easily one of my favorites of the genre. At least it has gotten 2 DVD releases, both cuts of the film on separate DVDs, both of which I own. and it's not lost on VHS, like my relatable recommendation, Mr. Frost, a 1990 horror film with a somewhat similar premise. This one stars Jeff Goldblum as the title character. Just like Simon Cartwright, Mr. Frost is a very likable killer. He's sent to a mental institution where his psychiatrist tries to figure out his true identity. Mr. Frost is even more obscure than The Ugly, because, like I said, this one is lost on VHS. There is still, to this day, no US DVD or Blu-ray release. If you can find it, though, I highly recommend it. And I obviously also highly recommend The Ugly, because it just might be one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen. Have you seen it? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And please be sure to check out Jason's review. What will we watch next in the Fangoria challenge? Check back soon to find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.